FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
I can't begin to tell you over the years. I mean, I always attribute my family as having the greatest influence on what I ended up doing or how I do things. But I quickly would add the Peace Corps afterwards. It was a life-altering experience. There's no other way to describe it to you. And so for those who are wondering whether or not experiences in service can have value, and others may tell you different things, it will alter your life in ways you can't even begin to imagine. And it alters the lives of then people you relate to. Not everybody gets to serve in the United States Senate, serve in the Congress, and write bills, and have that ability to influence the outcome of certain things. But whatever it is you do, and certainly I've maintained close contacts with people that I've served with over the years, whatever they've done as teachers or business people or involved in local government, that experience, whether it was in VISTA or the Peace Corps, has affected their decision-making process, where they focus their attention, how they relate to people. So from the individual volunteer, the individual service provider, it is remarkable. What we didn't talk enough about, I don't know what was talked about before, so I want to be careful, is I don't think we've explained enough about the value of this in terms of practical dollars and cents. In a sense, what I was trying to suggest, that most people can tell you the story about John Kennedy giving the speech at that two-line sentence at Michigan at 2 a.m. in the morning. But very few ever will tell you about the Cow Palace speech, where he talked about the Soviet Union and how we wanted to challenge as well and compete for the hearts and minds and ideals of people. They were sending doctors and nurses all over the world. We weren't doing anything like it. So that speech in the Cow Palace was a very practical application of the Peace Corps, aside from the level of idealism. And I think with domestic service, it isn't just about feeling good and doing good. It's making a difference. For every dollar we spend in terms of putting a service provider on the ground, there's $4 to $5 savings, either local tax money, state, or national. So there's a direct return in a practical sense from this kind of service as well. And I don't think we've emphasized that enough to people out there who wonder whether or not this is really more just a bunch of sort of people who want to feel good, do good, but really what does it really accomplish? And so I think we need to do a better job of telling that story about how everybody is positively affected, the provider, the community, and the taxpayer at large because of that service. And I think we need to complete that story if we're going to successfully convince members of Congress or the community at large to support the idea of service.